My name is James Leong, and I'm one of the design engineers at Dinan Corporation. Dinan is a BMW tuner, and we've been in business for over 35 years. Dinan started out as a simple repair shop in the San Francisco Bay Area. The owner, Steve Dinan, is an avid amateur racer, and so that's what he did on the side. As the business grew, he started in selling other people's performance parts, suspensions, engine components, always specializing in BMWs because he was a fan of the brand. As this continued, he noticed that the parts that was available in the marketplace wasn't quite up to his standards, so he started designing his own, and that's how Dinan Engineering was born. In the late 80s, he specialized in BMW and Mercedes, and then later focused just on BMWs, designing everything from suspensions, exhausts, intake systems, brakes, wheels and tires, all the way to turbocharger kits and supercharger kits. In the very beginning, development began by having a fabricator remove the stock component and by hand build a performance product that would fit into the car. After that was done and we had a working prototype, those parts would come off of the car, be given to engineering to document in CAD. We would also make any corrections that were needed to improve fitment, but it was a very trial and error process. When we started with SolidWorks in, I believe it was 2003, the software made the process go much more smoothly. The parametric design was a step above what the software that we were using before, and we were able to generate models, revise the models, generate two-dimensional drawings for our vendors all very quickly, and with much more accuracy than we were able to do before. When we got our 3D scanner, that also sped up the development process as well. Before, we would have to have a car here for the entire duration, which could be a couple of weeks to develop a product. Now we could get a car in here, scan the area and the stock parts in one day, go back to our desk and do a lot of the development work on CAD without the car. When we are able to have a couple of prototypes grown, we would then get the car back and fit check and test the parts. So after we have 3D scan data, we would design a prototype exhaust using CAD. Once we have a design or several designs all ready to go in CAD, we would need to build a prototype to install in a car. And for that, we would use our 3D printer to print fixture pieces like this that would plug right into our fixture table. You can see a number of them here, and they define all the straight sections of pipe and where any of the mounting points are going to be on the car. Once these are laid out on the table, then our fabricators will be able to build a prototype using metal, welded together, fully functional. And once they're done, we know we'll have a piece that will fit into the car perfectly, and we can get going on road testing and doing sound checks and sound measurements and things like that. So this allows us to build parts ahead of time before the car arrives, so that when the car is here, we maximize our use of the car's time. Whenever we've acquired any of these products, the SolidWorks software, the dimension printer, and also the HandyScan 3D scanner, GoEngineer has been there from the get-go to provide support every step along the way, both in terms of training and also after-sales support. David Arena has been invaluable in helping us get up to speed with our HandyScan scanner and the GeoMagic software. Anytime we've encountered stumbling blocks, he's been there to offer suggestions to help out and show us what better ways of doing things. All these things led to a much more quicker, more rapid development process in getting to the final result.